Hi, and welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be diving into the trenches, painting a Communicant Tank Hunter, Grimdark style. I recently bought the John Blance paints from Army Painter, and will be trying some of them here, as they should fit the faded, bleak paint scheme perfectly. I printed the model pre-supported on my Anycubic M3 Max, and it came out nicely on the first print. I used my Bamboo Lab X1 to print the bases, which are available for download on my Patreon as a free member. So, with the model prime black, I make a cenital highlight with Army Painter Ivory White. This will also be the base skin tone of the model, but we will of course work on it further with different shades and effects. I load the airbrush with Thagor Rage shade from Citadel and shade the skin from below, hitting the shadows. I was super pleased with this shade. The brownish purple color was perfect. I paint the armor with Pro Acryl bronze. I find it really relaxing painting in this style from time to time, as I allow myself to experiment and skip the pre-planning stages. With Army Painter Heavy Metal, I give the rifle a coat. I use Banshee Brown for the leather. As mentioned earlier, you will see me using many of the new John Blance colors in the video. I bought the colors and are just curious, so it's not that I have anything to gain on showcasing them. Just so you know. The wood parts of the rifle gets a coat of Pro Acryl Light Umber. I use scale 75 old copper to paint all bullets. With Berserker Bloodshade, I shade the hands and upper part of the chest. I also do some shading around the muscles. When the shade is dry, I dry brush some ivory white over the skin to blend the previous step. I dry brush the whole armor with Pro Acryl Light Bronze. I try out Grimdark Shadow from Army Painter on the rifle and bullets. With some watered down Turnbull turquoise, I tint parts of the rifle to add some variation. I mix a highlight color with Banshee Brown and Ivory White for the leather. Thrash metal from scale 75 will be the highlight color of the rifle. The silver has a brownish color to it, which fits well for the paint scheme. Also, when painting in this style, I'm usually not super neat while dry brushing. It all blends together in the end. So let's work on the base. I had some sticks laying around, which I break apart and start working on. At this stage, I just had a general direction of how I wanted the base to be, but it will slowly take form during the video. I use thick mud from Vallejo on the whole base and place the sticks onto it. Bringing out my large bitbox with parts saved since several years back, I found a little bag with some parts which would fit my vision for the base. In the end, I go for a head bashed in with an axe and a shovel, setting up a scene of an attempted burial site of sorts. I give the sticks some tone with warm skin shade. I dry brush the thick mud with Doom Bull from Citadel. And then I do the same with some Scrag Brown. I go ahead and base coat the newly added pieces on the base. With Voodoo Shade from Army Painter, I give the sticks some more tones for variation. I also apply this to the head on the base. To unify all the colors and make it more gritty, I use AK Streaking Grime. My bottle is a bit old, so I thinned it with some white spears to make it flow better. I coat the whole model and base with a sheep brush. I use a makeup sponge or a Q-tip to remove much of the streaking grime, pushing it into the recesses and areas where I want more dirt and grime to accumulate. Experimenting with both dry and white spirit damped Q-tips can yield different effects. Dampened ones remove more grime, while dry ones helps blend it. For areas where I want my highlights to stand out, such as the chest on the model, I opt for a damped Q-tip to achieve a cleaner look. I use Dirt Down verdigris to coat the whole armor. I use some water to blend the coat so that most verdigris ends up in the recesses of the armor. Take a sponge dipped in some water and do some cleanup on the flat surfaces. The new Army Painter Grimrust effect will be used for the rifle. grab some tufts and add to the base. With dirty down moss, I give parts of the planks and mud on the base some unifying color and effect. Start the process of bringing back some more highlights and color, first with a light dry brush of the armor. Doing the same for the silver parts with fresh metal. I also hit some high points on the bronze armor. To give the base some more definition, I dry brush some far brown from scale 75 onto it. I grab Blood Moon Red from Army Painter and apply it inside and around the wounds on the body. Blood Moon Red dried quite matte, so I'll be adding some blood for the Blood God for more effect. make a quick highlight on the leather with cadmium flesh tone. I dry brush the base again, unifying it more with some leftover ivory white. The nails get a coat of Turnbull turquoise. I shade some Carroburg crimson around the wounds and hands on the model. And that's it. Hope you all liked the final result. Feel free to leave a comment with any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe.